Hi Community of Awesome, I'm Ava J and this is Bookish Pixie. So when it comes to writing a novel, every story must feature a protagonist who has some kind of goal. Often, but not always, while I'm plotting, I like to start by figuring out the protagonist's goal alongside figuring out the inciting incident. Whatever your protagonist's goal is, it should be the thing that drives the plot. The goal can change throughout the book, but the protagonist always needs to have some kind of goal. The reason this is because without a goal, the protagonist has no reason to continue moving forward in the story. So in other words, no goal means the story sags because there's no reason to move forward. No goal also means the readers will probably lose interest because they have no reason to read about a protagonist who has no motivation to move through the plot. To give an example of some evolving goals, I'm going to talk about my debut, Beyond the Red. I'm also going to talk about it in vague terms because no spoilers, so yeah. So my two main protagonists are Eros and Cora. At the beginning of the book, Cora's main goal is to hold on to her reign and her position as Avda, or queen. By the end of the book, her goal is completely shifted to protecting people she's neglected to protect, like Eros. So even though their goals kind of develop and shift a little, the point is that they always have goals. Something you'll want to think about is their motivation fuels their goal, which fuels their actions. So for example, Cora's motivation for something she does at the beginning of the book that is really not good is directly related to her goal. She wants to hold on to her reign, and she needs to do that by showing she's powerful, and so her action is this really bad thing she does in an attempt to show strength. And I mean, there are other motivations that go into that bad decision, but that is part of it, and that's part of the reason why she makes a decision she does that then completely changes Eros' life. Motivation, goal, action. The last thing you need to remember is that all of your major characters, including the antagonist, should have a goal. Whatever your antagonist wants should be directly opposed to what your protagonist wants so that they clash. So that's a quick rundown of motivations and goals, and that's all I got for today. So if you liked what you saw, don't forget to subscribe and comment, and I'll see you guys next week.